G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. First of all, I just want to make sure that picture is good and sound is good, so just give me a moment. And I think we're there. Yes, we are. Okay. Way to go. All right. First of all, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Hello. G'day, John. Hello. How you going? Nanette. Hello, mate. How you going? Who already gave this video a thumbs up? Oh, thank you so much, Nanette. Janice, need to switch keyboards. Okay. Every time I type Chrissy, it changes to Christy. Oh, okay. G'day, Janice. How you going? And let me see, Christy. Oh, g'day, Christy. How you going? All right, I know this might look boring, but I've just got to finish it. I'm tying up all my loose ends and projects and stuff like that. So again, on my fantasy landscape thing, and today I want to be doing this area here and putting in some details with that. So as I said, I'm working my way this way. But my trees aren't swaying this time. They're not so alive. Okay, all right, so. And first of all, I just wanted to say, now, I know some of the people like Nanette and all of that are in the chat. Oh, and of course, Wendy, sorry, oh my gosh, I can't go past that before I do anything else. Just wanted to say hello to Wendy. Wendy will be moderating. I have all of Wendy's details in the description box below. She's going to be saying sweet nothings in my ear. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to work and not look at too much chat. But you know me, I can't help myself sometimes. But the aim is for me to do work. And that's what I'm doing. So Wendy will be relaying your questions and I'll take a few sneak peeks. I am forgettable, it's all good. Not forgettable. And before I go any further, for people that might be seeing the replay or coming into this video, and I just wanted to, regarding our group painting, I have uploaded it and I've seen a few people that have commented, and it's just wonderful. And I just wanted to say thank you all so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you've all participated, and the whole point is to have fun and to do things together. So that was the whole aim. And so anyway, got to say that before I start to get sooky. I'm not going to get sooky. I always get sooky with things like this, so I'm not going to get sooky. All right, so, oh, Heidi, hello, how you going? Welcome. All right, here we go. Well, I've got pan pastels around me, but it's not really the pan pastels that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Pastel Pencils. I've been looking at this orange business here, and that's going to go. Because that's the only orange here, and I don't want it to be orange, but I wanted it to reflect, because this area is fire. I want, sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be so literal, where, yeah, I have to think of another way, because I don't want to, because that's the only color that's different to everything else. So I have to maybe tone it down or use something else. I haven't thought, I'm still thinking. I can't quite think about what I have to do. But anyway, I'm going to start to do the details here and the details around here and move along. But before I do that, I've got to press record. Rebecca, hello Rebecca, your group turned out amazing. Great job everyone, you're all so talented. Absolutely, yes Wendy, I need to take a good long look at it again and really appreciate it. Oh, okay. I never would have dreamed that the group painting would look like it did. It was amazing. Oh yes. I did say hello Rebecca, didn't I? Yes I did. G'day Rebecca, how you going? Welcome. All right, so Gary, hello, welcome, how you going? Okay. And I've got glassine, you can't see it, but I've got glassine all the way around me so I can lean on top and lean on top here. So. Okay. All right, I'm just looking at my reference, make sure that I'm looking. Right. This is dark. I'm just thinking. No. Ah, yes, but I don't have a picture. Wendy has discovered this fantastic sharpener. Actually, you know what I think you should do, Wendy? I think you should take a picture of it and put it on Share Your Art with Xrissart, and maybe tell people where you got it from. That's a good way. And you should see the sharpness of the pencils, like Wendy was showing me before the stream, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have to get that. I have to get it. So Wendy will for sure share that. Hi everyone, my stupid Wi-Fi is playing up again. Oh, I thought I wouldn't get here again, but all okay now. Okay, like don't move, Lindy, like just don't move. And it might be okay. Do you know? It works on it works on pastel pencils. Well, Wendy will tell us, because I don't know about this sharpener. She showed me, and I'm telling you what, I want one. Maybe you can say how much it was, but that's American. Okay, Wendy's sending. She's putting the link in the description. Sorry, in the chat here. So hopefully we'll. Oh, okay, fair enough. No, Wendy was just saying it might be too long to put it in the. No, it's way too long, so Wendy's going to put it in the Facebook page. All right. Yeah. So. Okay. You know, I have to say, I wanted to talk also about, I don't have to always talk, but it's something that I think is really important. Heidi sent me she sent me a message regarding, oh, yeah, no. Heidi sent me a note about, in a nutshell, it was when you when your project is taking you a long time, and you feel like, oh my gosh, you know, like this is taking me a long time, and sometimes, you know, you can be impatient, and I'm thinking, well, anyway, it was very nice for Heidi to send me this particular note, because it was referring to this project that I'm doing that's taken me over 2 years' time, and I'm thinking, wow, you know, I know that I've spent a long time doing this, and I know that I've talked about it for a very long time, but in the end, when it's done, that is when I will be, well, the proof's in the pudding, you know what I mean? And that I will be proud when all of this project is done, because sometimes I actually feel quite bad putting you through some of these live streams where I'm still doing the same thing, but it's such a big project, and you know, and that's what I'm working on. But I just wanted to say, you know, if you're ever thinking of doing a big project, don't think of the time that it's going to take you. think of the process, think of how it's going to look when it's done, and to take your time. And because once it's finished, no one really sees or knows how much time it's really taken you. I mean, only you guys who are on my journey get to see all of this. So I don't even know if I explained myself correctly on this. I think I probably didn't, but what I wanted to say is that if you're ever doing a project, it doesn't matter how long it takes. And I was encouraged by that, because this has taken me such a long time. Excuse me, but you are not putting us through anything. It's fun and inspiring and helpful to watch you work and get tips. Yes, and you know what? I tell you what, it's this project that I have learnt so much. I have learnt so much about myself. I have learnt about what I'm capable of, what I'm not capable of yet, because it's always yet. And I suppose the love and the passion that I have for art, and this project too, of course. You know, this project goes without saying. I'm so passionate about this, and I was just, you know, thinking that, wow, you know, what happens, you know, my whole motivation is to hold this deck in my hands and go, wow. And then if you guys get to see it, you'll go, wow, you know what, I remember when, you know, Chrissy was doing this. I remember when she stuffed this one up. I remember when this happened. You know what I mean? It's something really nice to look back on. Yeah, and I learnt the techniques. I learnt some fantastic techniques on this project along the way. I could tell you when I discovered using brushes. I can tell you which project I did. You know, that's how vivid it is in my mind. You know, and of course that magic brush, you know, all these sorts of things, you know, like these are the things that that I can look back on at some point and say, wow, you know. But then there's also vanity. I can't say that, Jacqueline, hello, how you going? I've got to say too, and I've got to own up to, there is vanity as well, you know. When it comes to this project, I was, you know, it would be nice that one day, maybe when my grandchildren, or maybe my children, but I'm hoping my grandchildren, I want to leave a legacy behind. So is that not vanity or what? And I want to just sort of say, you know, I'd like them to be able to say, you know what, my grandmother did that, when they're my age, because that's when they'll realise it, that's when they'll appreciate it. If that's something. So that's vanity, if anything. But yeah, so is this music loud? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking for some colours which I want to just put here. Sorry. I can't wait to have those cards and say I know the artist who made them. Yeah, isn't that? It's yeah. Thank you for that. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing. You know, it's that kind of thing. There's this colour that I can't find. I thought I had it here with me. Is that it? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, so mind you, these will be affordable anyway, so that's one way to sell your artwork, I suppose. I'm just looking over there because I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, is my hair going to be being filmed again? Yeah, so vanity. I need a sharp pastel pencil here. So I'm actually going to buy that. When Wendy showed me that sharpener, I go, that's it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Definite. So, but I like these handheld ones too. I think they've all got their place. I'd really like to know what it would be like with pastel pencils. Oh, that's what I wanted to find out. Wendy, is there a, does it come with replaceable blades? Do you know about that? Would you know? Do you think? Yeah, okay. Because that's interesting, hey? Say that again. Has anyone ever used map board with pastel pencils or pen pastel? No, I haven't. Map board? You mean like? Is that like the? Is that like the board that you would use for framing? Is that what? Is that it? Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. And I suppose to prep, if you've got that to prep it, you can use pastel ground. And I know that Golden Use have got one, Sennelier have got one. I'm just having a look. Art Spectrum have got one. That's how you would prepare a surface that for pastels. Yes, apparently it is the board user frame. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I would be using, to prepare it, I would be using the pastel ground. Sennelier, like I said, and Schminke have got one as well. Oh gosh, what have I used in the past? I'm just thinking, Art Spectrum, yeah. Golden, and they're all different textures, I think. There are some, I think Golden have got fine, and there's coarse, and there's all those sorts of things. A review would be great. Oh, okay. John says, okay, Chrissy and Wendy, I finally gone and done it. I've ordered my first pad of Pastelmat. Number 2. Yes, you should be excited because you will love it. Oh my gosh. The stuff that you'll be able to do there. Yeah, you won't know yourself. You'll see the difference, John. I don't need to tell you. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat will tell you. I mean, I know, yeah. I mean, that's one paper that you should have. Definite. Is mat board and mounting board the same thing? No. Mounting board is different to mat board. Well, the stuff, yeah, well, Wendy was just saying it depends, but yeah, the stuff that I've been using to frame that I've got, there's a mount of, with my work, that they've been mounted, and then a mat board has gone on top. That's what my frame has got. So I don't know what other people have experience with. Maybe Wendy, have you? Because you frame your stuff. You frame your own stuff. You would know. Wendy was just saying that in different countries they call it different things. Like, for example, I know that mounting board, I know it to be what you mount your picture before it gets framed, but other countries may mean something else. I don't know how to answer that one. I don't know. Peggy, hello. Hey, you fabulous people. Big storms here. Ooh, really? Might lose power. That happened to me last Wednesday. Group project is, I have no words, you guys. I know, it's so fantastic. So fantastic, so fantastic. Heidi says, once you've tried Pastelmat, I was hooked. Yeah, and you won't go. Lindy says, Chrissy, have you pulled any pastel pencils out of your sets? Of course. They're always like that. If I showed you one day, I think I've got a photo somewhere. I've got them. You would be horrified if you saw how I store my pastel pencils. I store my pastel pencils like I store my soft pastels. I group them in all the different brands. I don't segregate them in different brands. I've got them in colours and in colours. So I've got all my greens, regardless of what brand I've got. I've got all my browns and ochres in one. And then I've got all the reds, the pinks, the reds, and then I've got all my greys and all of those. See, all of that. That would be in one drawer, like in one little section. You know your cutlery drawer in your kitchen. Well, I've got that, and I've got them like that in my drawer here, and that's how I do it. No, red. Okay. Oh no, read. Oh, sorry. Read the rest of that. Okay, Chrissy, have you pulled any pastel out of your sets because of concerns for light fartness? Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun. Sorry. I haven't, but wonder if I should. Well, I mean, yes, I suppose. I haven't pulled them out, I've got to say. That's probably... I haven't pulled them out, but maybe you should. But I usually cover these with... not always, I don't know if I'm doing it or not, but most of the time I'm mixing so much together that the light fast property is mixing in with the non-light fast. So for example, this green one, perhaps maybe I shouldn't be using it because it's 1 star, whereas I probably should be using something that is, now I don't even know what star that is, but it could be similar but not quite the shade. Yeah, I am a stickler for it, but not as much as some. Yeah, no, sorry about that. No, read the rest of them. Oh, Wicked. Hello, Wicked. Congrats on an amazing group project completion. Great work, everyone. Yes. Yeah, maybe now that you made me think about using this one, because it's 1. Hang on, what's this one say? This one's 3. Is it similar? Not quite. Well, what I would be doing this, I would probably put, frame this behind UV glass. So, yes, no, but I think you should probably do that. You probably find that it'll probably be the reds mostly. So having said that, it's the green here, but the reds are the ones, like the pinks are the ones that don't have good light fast. So Barbara, hello. I have been inspired by all the beautiful work I've seen on Share Your Art with Xrissart. I have just got to try it. Absolutely. Sorry about making you question your pencils. In your case, you'll be having these printed. Yes, I will. So I don't think. Yes, I will. Most definitely. That is without saying. So. Yeah. Wendy was just saying, can you imagine how much it would cost to frame this? Oh, is Nanette saying that? Can you imagine what it would cost to frame this monster? Yes, I can tell you now, framing, I framed something not quite this size, just a little bit smaller than this, and it cost me about 450 Australian dollars. Just the frame. And because I used UV resistant glass. So I just went the whole hog, and I'm quite pleased I did. But you know, family didn't eat for about 2 weeks. So, no, I'm only joking. But yeah. Now, do you see why I need my day job? Because I need to fund all of these things that I'm doing. That's why. But yes, framing is going to cost me a packet because I'm going to be framing all of them. So I'm going to have to work out a deal with my framer, my framing person. Maybe I should start now. But it's like everything, you know. We need to send food packages to your family. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Hubby just rolls his eyes. He just shakes his head when I tell him how much it's costing to frame. And he's just going, oh well. It's good that he's understanding and supportive. Or they'd... But it costs, it's going to cost me. It's going to cost me. I just, so all these things that I've got to save up for. But that's the hobby, isn't it? Who's in? Was it Robert? Who? Oh, Barbara. You want to do another group project? Yeah, we can do it an annual thing. Wendy just mentioned that Abigail suggests we should do it once a year. Not a bad thing. I'd do it more often if I didn't have all of these going on, these projects. But yes, definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. A heat wave. Wow. I miss summer. I wish we had summer. Oh gosh. Didn't realise that this had pigment on it. That was dumb. I've got to get a colour. Sorry, I just got to move away. I've just got to get a colour. Hang on a sec. found it. I was looking for it before and I couldn't find it. Ah! Couldn't find it, sorry. This one. You know what? It's a grey. It says it's a grey, but it's like a blue. Yes. Sorry, I say, if I say things over and over again, I'm sorry. All right. This is what I was after. I'm so glad that these, and if somebody's seeing this video for the, or this live stream for the first time, I've got pan pastels. You could say underlay, but it's not really even an underlayer. It's like I've done quite a bit. I've done quite a bit of it in pan pastels. Haven't touched soft pastels yet, but and the only reason why I say that is because, you know, I know I've said it, but for people that are just coming in, you can finish a painting almost 100% in pan pastels. So surprises me how, well, it shouldn't surprise me actually. What am I saying? Sound like a blow. Ah, the vacuum. Ah, yes. I shouldn't be blowing. I got the vacuum. All right, so getting this bit here. All right. Okay. You know what's really interesting? Oh my gosh, the detail that has to go. How much detail do you put? When do you stop? This is my thing is going to be, when am I going to, well, I can't. I've got quite a lot to do on this, but do you guys find that you have trouble stopping? Stopping when you're, you know, when you're working? Do you find that with your work? I find. Zeely, hello Zeely, hello. How is it all going with you? Going good, how are you? I am well. Well, on this side of the fence. How about that? Going good on this side of the fence. Okay, Lindy, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have trouble stopping. I just, yes, I get to a stage when I can't think of any more to do to make it better, so I stop. Yeah, that's a good way to yeah, very good. And yeah, your judgment's pretty good, I've got to say, because you've been incredible work. That's it. Just when do you do it? Do you sleep? That's what I got to find out. Do you sleep? Wow, you've just finished your commission, Heidi. Yeah, and that's why I try to avoid them too. You know, if it's not a love thing, then you don't enjoy it so much. You know, that's why you're probably better off painting, and then if they want to buy the piece, then they buy it as is. You know what I mean? So, but yes. Oh, it all depends what you want to do, you know. That's the thing too, isn't it? Wow, Lindy, yes, you do sleep. Yeah, even have nana naps. Well, that's it. Yeah, it's nice to just be doing art, hey. Hello, Brenda. How you going? Yes, exactly, Heidi. Yeah. Yeah. Because then it's not fun, is it? It's got to be fun. It's got to be fun. It has to be fun. But then, you know, I understand, like, there are people that are doing it, like, because that's their profession, of course. You know, it's just like your job. Like, if you don't, you know, I mean, I've got my day job. I don't particularly like some of the things that I do, but I've got to do it because, you know, that's a different story. I get that. That's a different story. But, yeah. Probably need more trees there, I think. Yes, here we go. What's the hole in the statue? You mean? Oh, hang on. Here? Hole. Hey, Christy, what's the hole in the statue? You mean his face? Is that the hole that you mean? Is that what it is? Okay. I'm sure you'll let me know. Brenda, I love the picture. Everyone done. Done. What about a Christmas one? Oh, okay. Well, it's not a bad idea. Underneath the hand, this bit here, you think? Yeah, it might be a bit too dark. Maybe my value is too dark there. Yeah, it probably is. I should lighten that up. Maybe a tad, but not that much actually. Yes, but I think you were right with the value though. It might have been just too dark for that area. Thanks for that, good pickup. It's like this area here needs to be dark, like dark. Wanted to try. I bought this. I wanted to try this out. It's got here camel hair, and oh yes, I like it because look, it's fantastic. It's just the right. What is it? Just the right. You know, the hardness, softness. I went shopping again. I bought another brush. I'm always buying brushes to figure out how to do certain techniques. I need to buy a pencil sharpener. Yes, that's what I need to buy as well. And this is the Gioconda black. Nice and soft. Giocondas are nice and soft. I think they are one of the best values pastel pencils. Definitely value for money with these Giocondas. It's a shame that they don't sell them open stock. Oh, oh, Dakota Art. Okay. Oh, okay. Wendy just said to me, yeah, no, you can get them at Dakota Art. And I go, oh wow, then that might be something that I will be investing. Yeah. No, I know Dakota. I know that pastel plate. I've had a look at them. Yeah. Here also, Bet, it is cool. Yes, so this one is a Neef camel hair. I bought it from one of my I bought it from the place where I frame my work. They've got like a little boutique art shop as well, and I always have a look at what's going on while I'm waiting to be served. Of course, I'm not going to come out empty-handed. A few dollars, but Neef camel hair. I don't know the brand. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is. It's probably some obscure brand that nobody knows, and yet it does what I want it to do, which is pretty good. G'day Shannon. Hello, how you going? Welcome. Oh, you're missing a toe. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to do this area here now. The darks that you are doing now is great, and absolutely love the Giocondas. Dakota Art don't mail to Australia, though, do they? I don't know. Not sure. I haven't bought anything, but I know Dakota. It'd be worthwhile checking it out. That's interesting. By the way, this only happens with your scheduled streams. Chrissy, there's always 2 vids on my sub-page, and then only one ever goes live. What's up with that? I don't know. I don't know if I'm pressing the right button. I don't know. Is it a checkbox that I'm not doing? Is this on everyone as well? As soon as I see it after the stream, I delete it. But yeah, I don't know why it does that. I've got to figure it out, you know. But yes, it's not you, it's me. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Wow. Heidi, good question. Does the Brunsales have bright pinks and true reds in their set? In a little bit, remind me. I'm going to go when I stop to have a look, like to get up and just stretch my legs, remind me to go have a look, and I'll pull out the bright pinks or whatever there is in that set. I can't remember. I've been reminded of how I store my pencils. That if I stored them correctly, I would be able to go, that's what would happen. Is that what you're trying to say, Wendy? Is that what you're trying? She says that's what's kind of what I'm trying to say. Kind of? And I'm going to be using this brush because there's sort of like little things like that around here. So I'm going to get to use this again. I love using that brush. I think that was the hacker brush. I was told the hacker brush. Yeah, so I'm doing this right now because I'm going to come on top with that. So I need to put all of these layers down first. And probably there's like a shadow, some kind of a shadow here. Maybe I should pull out my pans, but I think it's Pastel Pencil Day today. Okay, Janice says she's checked and they send international, so that is good to know. And Moni, hello Moni, hello, how you going? How you going? Ships, okay. Wow, I'm liking this brush. Oh gosh. Okay, it's got Neef camel hair. It's called Neef 2497. It's made in Sri Lanka. NEEF. And it's got camel hair. It's a number 2, this one. I tell you what, the bristles are really good for this. What I'm doing now on the like on the harder surface. Yes, I'm liking this. See, it's what you discover. You think, oh, I wonder. And then I usually, when I'm looking at a brush, sometimes I touch it like that. And I'm thinking, and I'm just trying to picture I'm feeling the softness, hardness, and I'm thinking, yep, that's going to pick up really well. Sometimes it doesn't. But I've got to touch it. If I touch it, I know. If I buy and online and I don't touch it, well, then it's like, pot luck. But this one, yes, and it does work. I like it when that happens. Okay, Wendy's saying that although they're made in Sri Lanka, the Neef company is based in Australia. So she's thinking, and she's just trying to find more information for us. Yeah, there's not a lot of information. Yeah, neef.com.au, which is, well, AU Australian. Yeah, so, but camel hair. Well, when I find more, oh, Wendy's looking, but I'll have a look, because I didn't know, this is the first time I'm trying this one. I'm just trying to, because I bought this one yesterday. Wow, they've got all sorts of animal hairs ones. Mongoose. That sounded funny. Mongoose. What was it? Mongoose? Mongoose? Squirrel? Ox hair? Hog hair? Tacklon? Horse, goat? Horse? Squirrel? Camel? Okay, this one is the one. This one is the 1/8 of an inch. It's got here Art Basics and 126 Tacklon Angular. She's a beauty. Recommend that one. Okay, I'm definitely going to be needing my pastels, my pans, because I need to get this much darker. So give me 2 secs. I'll just get, I didn't think I was going to use it, but it seems like I need it. Never ever fails. Is that right? Are you joking? Is that true? I was taught. Lindy says, never ever fails. Well, never ever fails. Ever. Okay, ever. All right. Never ever fails. I had to count that. And so far, they've been good for me. So, and I've got some watercolor brushes from Neef as well. So there you go. There you go. I'm just looking for yes, and they carry that's right, in Eckersley's is like a Michael's in the US. I know that in the US it's like our local big franchise art store. And yes, they also have it in the Art Shed at Brisbane. Yes, and that's another Australian franchise art shop. So, and I suppose they all sell internationally too. So, I mean, I'm only assuming here, but hey, the world is so small. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, I think I need to make this darker, so better just do that before I start laying stuff like this. Brenda says, Chrissy, how cold is it there? You sure sent us the hot weather. No, it is freezing. Well, I tell you what, where I live, during the day it's really nice, but it is cold. It is cold, but nothing like the winters that you guys get. But if you're, say, Queensland, which is the state above New South Wales where I am, because it's more of a tropical place. That's like where Lindy lives and where Gary lives. They live in Queensland, and I think the further up the coast you go, the warmer it is. So I don't even think that you guys in Queensland get winter, do you? It's just that Queensland and like the northern part of Australia is closer to the equator, you see. So That's why. Yeah. Yes, it is nice. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just gently putting black down. I just want to gently putting it down. So I don't want it too black. Oh, and John, if you're still here listening, look how many layers I am applying this pastel. So even if, because I think you use, do you use charcoal? I think, and you've used chalk even, my goodness. But you'll get lots and lots of layers. You're going to love that paper, this paper. Well, this is the board, but you know. I need to mix some green and black here, so because you can make it darker. The green that I've got is not, I want it, it's not dark enough. Although this is extra dark. What is it? Chrome. Yeah, chrome oxide green, extra dark. It's just not dark enough for what I want here. So this might do it. And this one is a makeup brush. Again, it's the bristles. It's all about the bristles. The texture in the bristles. And I need it sort of a bit blotchy because I'm going to put some shrubs and greenery around. I wonder if I've got a... I was thinking of... I was going to say I was going to butcher another brush, but maybe not. Yeah. That's right, John. You'll have to, yes. Anything that works. Anything that works. If it gives you the outcome that you're looking for, go for it. Okay. I think I'm going to need a vacuum cleaner now. Plus too, you know, like, I mean, I made this shape, but you could make all kinds of shapes, couldn't you? Like, you can get a brush, like something like this, and cut all different lengths to make grass. Now there's something. Yeah, this will. I'm just doing this so when I put the other greenery on top, that's sort of poking out there. So can't wait to use that brush. I'm so impatient. I want to use it. I like using it. start. There you go. Chrissy found the Neve brush on eBay. $7.33 Canadian and 27 for shipping. Oh my gosh. So you can say that your brush is costing you over 30 bucks, $34 or 34 Canadian dollars. What can I say? Yeah, I can't say a lot. I'm just using a light hand doing this. Sarah, hello. Kiyomi, hello. How you going? Welcome. Hope all is well with you. Okay, am I ready to start using the brush? I think. Okay, what did I do with it? Oh yeah, there it is there. Hang on a sec, I need to... I had someone who, sorry, while I'm using this brush, it just reminded me, I had someone saw one of the videos that saw this and decided to give it a try, and it worked for them. Butchering a brush themselves, and it worked. So I was quite happy to read that, yep. I've also got something else which I want to try. Where did it go? Gosh, where did you go? It's another one which I want to try. Oh, please, where are you? not that one. What did I do with it? I bought it. It's another one that I wanted to use today. That's not... Thanks, Sarah. Thank you so much. Sorry. I put this brush that I wanted to use, and there's that, and there's another one that I wanted to use. Oh gosh. It's right in front of me. I'm sure I'm not seeing it with all these different colours. Are you hiding? No, you're not hiding. Oh gosh. Anyway, I just have to go with what I got here, but no, I can't find it. I don't think you can see this brush here, can you? Oh, never mind. So what I do is I'm slowly building. That's what I'm just slowly building. It doesn't look like much when you see it, but when you start to then put all the, like the darks, you know, all the way to the highlight, that's when you start to see it. Good if I can find that stupid brush that I bought yesterday. I had it, I saw it just before the stream. I had it here, right here. It'd be like that, you know, like the Kneaded eraser where it just disappears. How is that possible? Oh, brother. Ah. Wow. I got a sample of Jackson's multimedia pastel board to try. It's similar to Pastelmat. Looks interesting. Ooh, you're going to have to tell us how that feels, Sarah. Because you know me, I love collecting paper. Doesn't matter what it is. I love always trying new things. I think that's what it is. I like trying new things. There it is. Serious. This. That's also bristle. So I'm going to play with this. But before I do that, I'm going to put it on a test piece. But yes, this one. Look, it's even got the price still on it. $1.95. It's like a mix of Pastelmat with UArt kind of. Ooh, that would be interesting. Yes, definitely. I'd love to. Let me just get this test piece because I want to try this bit before I put this one on. Hang on. Oh, I never thought of that. That's okay. I'll get the pencils. Wendy just reminded me I should have got... Okay. Let's just try. I want to try this brush, okay? It's like a stipple brush, really. That's all it really is. But it's got the bristles, and it's something that I don't have to. I didn't have to chop. But let's see how that works. Yes, okay. Heidi, Chrissy, I want to try a really big piece. For the largest size of Pastelmat is 50 by 70. Do you recommend the Pastelmat board or the paper? Is there a difference in the surface? I recommend both. Now, is there a difference? Yes. The Pastelmat board, it takes it feels exactly the same as Pastelmat paper, only the board is probably a little bit more dense, maybe, but the application is the experience is exactly the same as if you were using Pastelmat paper. It all depends what you're doing. This one is 100 centimeters by 70, and I've got my joker cards. I've done 70 by 50, so another that is a good size. Yes. Okay, so I recommend both. Wendy's just relaying what Sarah and you, what Wendy and you are saying, Sarah. So chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. That's all I have to say. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Okay, so this is working. Yes, so I'm actually going to use this. And I'm going to vacuum it. I just want to see what happens when I vacuum, see what's there. That's for a different texture. Let me try again. Foam core is acid free if you get the right one. My opinion is you don't need to, when you're would you mount it on foam core? When you're about to frame it, yes, but yes, I would say yes. But you don't have to, because it is really thick. But I would do that just for peace of mind and to make it a bit more secure, I suppose. I'm having just a test to see how I'm going to do my bushes. Although I think this is the best brush to do that, and put certain highlights on. Can you cut the Pastelmat board? I personally would not. You can do it. You need super sharp blade to do that. It's like cutting, like thick cardboard, but it's actually, look, I don't know if you can hear that. It's quite dense. It's quite dense. I usually, if you were to cut the board, I would get the maybe where I got mine, like Soft Pastels Australia. I would get them to cut it. If that was the case, if you wanted to do maybe smaller ones, that's an idea. A4, and say you wanted to purchase it and then put a special note, can you cut that up for us? They'll do it. I'm pretty sure that they would. Oh, Kate, here you go. Oh, you can't see. Oh, I'm testing. I'm testing my brush out because I'm going to start to paint some bushes. Can you not see what I'm doing? Is that? Oh, can you? I'm out of frame. Oh, here. Oh, my. Oh, sorry. My test frame. Sorry, my test piece. I'm out of frame. Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm just testing out this stipple brush. Sorry, I didn't realise. I beg your pardon. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I was just testing it before I go in. And that's something that I recommend that you know, although I don't think I did it with that one. I think I just, as soon as I butchered it, I just went for it with this one. So, yeah, but I do recommend to do that. Test things out. Might have something to drink at the moment. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to build up with these pan pastels. Just let me put that aside for the moment. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Okay. All right, let's have a look. There's some lovely ochres in this which I'm going to use as well in the bushes because it's starting to, it's something that will run into the bottom piece here, so just bear with me for a moment. I just need to get something else out. Didn't think I'd need these, that's why I didn't pull them out. Seems I was mistaken. Looks like that one, and it looks like these ones, and a bit of, now that's orange. I don't want to put orange in it. I'm going to take some away. Okay, this looks like what I might be using. Okay. All right, Nana nap time. Catch you all next time. Thanks, Chrissy and Wendy. No worries. See you later, Lindy. Take it easy. Can't wait to start doing the grass. And there are certain bright greens here too. Whoop. There's also raw umber in this, I can see. What's that? Say that again. Raw. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm being picked up for my pronunciation again. Raw. I say raw. R-A-W. Raw, not as in lion raw. Oh, them. You say tomato. I say tomato, you say tomato. And I say, Wendy says, she says tomato, I say tomato. And so say all of us. There you go. Chrissy, you're laying that pan pastel down like you're in fast forward. You sure know what you know what you're doing. Yes? Maybe. Drink. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, let me just suck this one up. Hang on, let's see what mess I've got here. Hang on a sec. Before I start putting any other colour down. Big reveal, like a big reveal when I do that. Ah, dear, oh dear. Okay. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Chrissy, behave. All right, here we go. Here's now. See, I'm just building up, so. See what this does. Wow, that's phthalo? I was about to say, yeah, phthalo green. So staining. Look what it did to the brush already. Wow. What's Wendy saying? She's making fun of the way I speak. Sarah, that's what she's doing. And she's whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Things that I can't repeat on YouTube. But it's generally making fun of how I speak. And I just ignore her. Well, she says, no, I don't. I have to repeat what she says. No. Oh, look, I like this stipple brush. Yes, everyone, you can use this one too. This is so good. I like that it does this. Yes. And this is probably something I'm going to use for the grass. One of the things that I'm going to use for the grass. So, but yes, this works too. Wow, that's great. Okay. Okay, next colour. Okay, these are really close. As you can see, they're really close. So I've got to be very careful how I use those. But let me just use just a few ochres. Sorry, not ochre. A few, what's this one? Dark orange. Yeah, oh, close. Have I tried Jackson's soft pastels? No, I haven't. I haven't. Has anyone else tried them? Has anyone else tried them? That's interesting. Wow. Wendy's just reading what she's saying to you in the chat there. Yeah, she's trying to keep me on my toes. Does a damn good job of it. That's all I've got to say about that. Oh yes. Oh, I like how this is turning out. Yeah, and then I've got to come in and just do more of the blue bits, the funny bits there. Okay. All right. Let's go this one. Okay. Now with this, the highlight is the one that I'm not going to use a lot of, so I'm actually going to select where it goes. Okay. All right. Wow, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with what's going on there so far. Just trying to find that pencil. Oh yeah, there it is there. There's some dark bits that need to go here. To sharpen the pencil as well. Oh wow, look what's happening. It's annoying, isn't it? I wonder if I'm going to get that with that U-Butte sharpener, Wendy, that you're telling us about. I wonder. Will that happen? Wendy's just showing me a pastel pencil that she sharpened, and it is like super duper duper. Wow. Okay. Well, oh my gosh is what I'm going to say. I'm definitely getting that. Okay. Now I've forgotten what I wanted to do with this. Oh, serious? The sharpening has distracted me. Are you kidding? I just can't believe it. What do I want to do with this now? Oh, that's so funny. Hang on, let me have a drink. I think I need to remember what I was picking that black up for. That's bizarre. I can't remember what I was needed the black for. I know what now. It came to me. Serious. So funny. Seriously. If my head wasn't screwed on, there'd be a problem. Oh, that's something I should tell you. I was now that we're talking about this project, because I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's a speck. I can see it. It's right there. I can see it. So with this project, it's there. And so I was having a look at companies. I was just sort of just updating you on the progress of how my mind is thinking and all of this. And I was actually having a look at companies that manufacture playing card decks. My gosh, the specs, and it boggles my mind as to what is out there and how people print their cards. And there's all sorts of sizes. There's bridge size playing cards, there's little tiny cards, there's hexagonal cards, there's all sorts of you can have all kinds of printing quality, linen, the plastic, the cardboard, all of these things that to think about. But with me, whatever I do, it's going to be good quality. I'm not going to think twice about it, but the experience is really just a bit of an eye-opener as to how all of this happens, because of course I'm not the only one that does this, but geez, there's so many things to think about. You got to think about And I have thought about it, but now it's all coming, you know, it's real. Like it's real. And, you know, what you want to put on the packaging, how you want it, the thickness of the card, you know, do you want it, you know, embossed? Do you want it, you know, like for example, the gold, if I wanted gold, do I want it embossed? Do I want it flat? Do I want it matte? Do I want it glossy? You know, there are so many things to think about when doing this. So, who's leaving? Oh, Brenda, okay, phone dying, going to finish watching on big TV. Take care. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks. Talk to you soon, I'm sure. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, so this is all of these things to consider. Yeah, so if anyone is ever thinking of doing a project like this, and if you wanted to get things printed, oh my gosh, that's all I can say. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to think about. Definite. Not to mention the marketing. Gosh, the artwork is the easy part. The marketing is the thing. Definite. Glossy. Yeah, there's also whatever it is, it's going to be, I mean, anyway, I don't know what it's going to be, but I know that I want it to be very good quality. That's what I do want, that's for sure. No. Might have to start selling my body because it's going to cost me a packet. No, I'm joking. No. That ain't happening. Oh dear. Silly me. This part of the painting is going to be the more highlighted part, and that's all the darker part. So I'll just see if we can make it look like there's distance. I just have to, this one I feel like I'm going to have to layer upon layer upon layer. So I'll just put these darker bits down first. Then then it gets lighter here. What can you see? Let me see. Can you see me? Am I in frame? Where does it take me? Here. Alright. Because I'm going to start to move down here, so I'll get in frame. Let me vacuum here first. Excuse me just for a bit. Okay. I think you can see there now. Looks funny. Well, I've just saw myself a little. I'm in the woods. I can see that. I'm in the forest. Oh dear, oh dear. That's light, this is the light bit here. That's dark. It's almost. Sorry, just have to get my darkest green. I might have to make that black again. There it is there. It looks like I'm in a storybook. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Right in amongst it. Now I have to do this quite a lot. This is probably going to be the Oh, that's what happens to us too. Yeah, we end up losing internet when we have thunderstorms here. And you know what I've got? I've got a little a battery for my computer in case, well, when all the power is gone, my computer is still going. So the idea of that is that I don't corrupt any of my files when I'm in the middle of something, in the middle of storm. Now it has happened. It has happened to me, and I'm thinking, whoa, was I lucky I had that? Yeah, so I've got this great big battery for thunderstorms. Oh. Yeah, just putting all this dark bit in. I don't know, can you see what I'm doing here? Am I in frame with this? Yeah, make sure. Oh yeah, okay. Heidi, yep. Oh yeah. So right now, all I'm doing here is just adding texture to the grass, and I just build on this. It's going to take a while. It's time I started finishing this way, if I can. Okay, let me vacuum. I'm going to get up and have a look from a distance, and I'm going to go look for those pastel pencils, Heidi, that you asked about. What was it? Giocondas, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, Brunzil. Brunzils. Yeah. Yeah, I will drink, Sarah. Oh, let me have a look. Okay, I don't have all the bronzils, but the ones that I do have, that's that. I'm sorry, I thought I had pinks, but I don't. And let's have a go what they look like. Are they in, is it in frame? Am I in frame? Yeah, I'm in frame. Am I close? Maybe. Okay. Now this is number 39, and it's more like a, is it a magenta? Maybe? I don't have pink, so I'm sorry, Heidi, I don't have the pinks because I don't have all of the set. It's naughty of me, isn't it? But there's the purples that I've got. But they're lovely. Mm. Here we go. Yeah, so there's that. Giocondas have got a really nice bright pink, by the way, if that's something. Okay, so I'll just put these aside. I'll have a sip. Have another look at my painting. The reason why I've got, now there's a reason why I've got a container like this, because a couple of streams ago I got up and I had my juice, but it was in a glass, and I tipped it trying to open the blinds, and it went over some of my pan pastels and it just tipped over, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So I'm not going to do that next time. I'm going to have something with a straw and a top. How about that? Okay, so, but it was lucky that it wasn't a painting. I was freaking out. I ended up having to go buy about 3 or 4 kinds of pan pastels to replace my ones that I got, you know, orange juice all over. Oh, let me see. Jeff, hello, g'day mate, how you going? All right, so I think I will continue to do this. I just want to see something. I just want to see if I can, oh, this is probably one that I shouldn't use, but it's a colour that I like. Ah, damn. No, that's too bright. Interesting. There's also something else I wanted to try. We tried that. I know that. I know that one. And I also wanted to use, I don't know if you've seen this, maybe you probably have. It's a shaper. It's, you know, I'm sure we've all seen them. But what I wanted to do was see if I can do that. That's why I got it out. I just wanted to see if I could. Yeah. Persevere just a little bit longer. It's not really hurting my painting, so there's going to be so much going on in this grass that because I need to make all kinds of marks. I don't need to Heidi, yeah. Look, I've seen the set, and every time I go to my shop there that I go, I always pick up a few pastel pencils rather than buying the set. But it's probably better if I buy the set. It is cheaper. Yeah, so but it's the Giocondas. It's like the Giocondas and the Bronzales are, I tell you what, neck and neck. Don't ask me to choose between them. I love them both. I really love them both. I really love the Giocondas. They're just really love them. Don't ask. Yeah, see, Wendy's saying to me, no, which one? Which one do you like? Which one? And I go, I can't choose. I can't choose. It ain't happening. I can't choose. No, I can't choose. Because they're different they're different because they've got different color choices. Although some of them are similar. Don't know. No, don't ask me. I'm not gonna make a decision. No way. Yeah, and that's right. There you go. Wendy says, and that's just like asking you, who's your favourite child? Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly how it is. Don't ask me. I don't know. No way. I love them both the same. Depends upon the day, Wendy says. If one is naughtier than the other, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'd go with that. Definitely I'd go with that. I don't mind the marks that it makes. Looks rather messy at the moment, I know, I can see. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. The only sets available anywhere near here, open stock, are the Carbothellos and Pitt. Yeah. They've pretty much saturated the market, haven't they? The Pitts and the Carbothellos. And that's the thing, you've got to factor in the freight. That's the thing. Okay, let me see. Or you can be like Wendy, who, you know, like she's a hound dog when it comes to sniffing out these bloody deals, and she just, you know, finds them where you don't have to pay for freight. Oh dear. All right. What's that? Even in Australia? Even to Australia. All right. Okay, let's just, what I'll do is, let me just zoom out. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm quite proud of some of the work that I've done here, which is really good. So much work, so much work. Thank you so much. Thank you, Koyomi, Sarah. But I've got to give myself a bit of a rest, I think. Walk away for about half an hour, then get into it, I think. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for keeping me company. I always love your company. Thank you so much. And I'll see if I can do some more, because I've got to finish it. I've got to finish it. She's a biggie. All right. So just wanted to say thank you all so much. I'll probably be live streaming next Wednesday, so I might do another project to, you know, just to, because sometimes if I spend too much time on this, I'll get sick of doing it. So, but look, I'll see you all next Wednesday, hopefully. Bye for now.